Hello everyone, my name is Harrevan League and welcome back to Cyberpunk. So yeah, let's continue on from here. Last time we were here, we left off with trying to get into the Finger's office. Judy was there trying to get in and we're pretty much continuing from here. We have a couple options here. Let's first check our messages though. We have 3 new messages, so oh, they're from Wakako Okada. Let's read what they are. Special reward. The money should already be in your bank. Personal link also doubles as a tattoo. Oh yeah, we need to go into a repair dock to get a free thingy. And then he's also selling a car for us if we need them. Okay. So yeah, we have a couple of options here to get inside there. We could of course force ourselves, I think, from here. That's one option. Or we could talk to the NPCs and figure that out. So there's people actually waiting quite a while. Janet Brewer. And yeah. These are just people trying to get a fixer to fix their cybernetics to do their jobs. There's also this option. I think we are going to take this one.
Just watch you don't break your legs, honey. Gonna be begging fingers for a new pair.
Yeah. Message from Takamura. I allowed my temper to flare, for that I apologize. Even I can get carried away at times. I hope you didn't take it to heart. Why would I? Barely know Takamura and... yeah. Alright. I'm just checking what's in here, in this direction. If there's anything interesting. I haven't been on the roof here ever. I don't think so. Interesting. I don't think we are meant to be in here. Feels like my character is glitching through the roof. But yeah. We can of course use technical ability here to get inside here. Hello.
What the hell is this? What? There's more of you?
Oh, you're already here. Could have told me you weren't a door person.
What's going on here?
Get out of my clinic right now, via the door.
What a fucking shit sty.
Got a couple of questions.
Quicker you answer, quicker we'll leave you to get back to your patients.
Logical through and through. Impossible to argue with. You see, my patient here is likely to feel ever so slightly awkward if I leave half her face off.
Yeah, for sure. Faceplate's damaged.
Upper eyelid retractor on that faceplate's busted. She won't be able to close her eye completely.
You think I don't know that? Sadly, this is the second-hand schlock I'm forced to make do with.
Third hand and fourth hand too, by the look of things.
Consider the alternative. No eyelid at all, no faceplate to speak of.
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
I need you to be a big girl now. This could hurt.
What am I hearing?
Bear with me just one more second. There. How's it feel?
Fine, I guess.
Looks fine, too. And it never hurts to smile, sweetheart. you, Tiger Claws?
Bye.
As far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the Mox.
The Mox? Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
Do you hear that?
Well, come on.
That's from Edge Runners. Why is it here? Why do we hear that music here? Was it the
Can't
ad?
speak or what?
No. It's not the advertisement. Somewhere over here.
So when you tell me I'm the reason, I just can't believe the lies. And why do I so wanna call you?
Believe the lies. Man, I'm gonna go watch Edge Runners. Yeah, sorry. Everyone watching also, I'm sorry, but damn cute music. Helping working girls. You install faulty
These
implants.
girls know you're chipping faulty implants.
You might say so. I'd say they're the very best I can find. See?
What's in it for you?
Whatever they have to offer. And they always have something to offer.
You're a sick fuck. Know that?
What do you two want?
Looking for Evelyn Parker.
Evelyn Parker. Need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know I'll be more than glad to show you around. But, later, perhaps.
Alright. You remember her? I know you do.
As soon as I mentioned her name. Don't try getting out of this. I know you remember her.
I have a neurological condition. It's not easy living with tics. Really, I'd love to help, but if only I knew who you were talking about.
The name's Forrest. Set off any buzzers.
Forrest. Name mean anything to you?
Nope.
They call him Woodman. Works at the dollhouse.
You talked to him?
Yeah, we talked.
Woodman and I, we had a talk. Told me he brought her here to you. Said you paid him for her. What good was she to you?
You must have misheard. First of all, I didn't pay an any for her. He paid me to take her in. Second, I never laid eyes on those eddies in the end because I couldn't rejig her implant. So he left her with me as payment for my efforts.
I can't fucking listen to this. We are talking about a living, breathing person.
Half alive, technically. Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
What was wrong with her?
Mentioned you couldn't help her. Help her with what, exactly?
If I only knew, I wager she'd be standing here, happy and smiling. Instruction register on her chip was burnt to a crisp. Tried replacing it. Nothing.
Damage was caused by a netrunner using homebrewed malware.
Sounds about right.
Alright, get to the point.
The point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down. It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
Jude, calm down, okay? You're not helping. Let me do the talking. Now, Evelyn Parker. Where is she?
Could very well be on her way to becoming the next underground brain dance darling. That's all I know.
You know that for sure.
You sure about this?
4 days I had her here. She was out cold in La La Land for practically every minute. It wasn't a slumber party. We didn't have pillow fights and promised to send each other postcards.
Where are these PDs
Where will we
recorded?
find her?
I like you. You're frisky, intrepid. When I realized I wouldn't be able to help her, patch her up, I called my fixer. 2 guys came and picked her up the same day.
Who's the
Who'd
fixer?
you call? Who's your fixer?
Wakako. Told her I had a busted doll with a BD implant to hand off.
Where did they take her?
Where did they take her?
I told you already. I don't know. They weren't the talkative kind, and I'm no gunk. I know better than to ask questions of people like that.
You're no gunk? What do you think? Why'd all these girls come in here, let you grope around them? Think it's for your charm? Your caring attitude? They do it because they got no choice. And in the end, they despise you. They can smell you're pathetic.
What
These
they
guys,
look
What
like?
did they look like?
Like you, me, anyone else in this city.
Really now, they looked like you.
They looked like the kind of guys you don't make eye contact with. One of them was a bearded fellow.
What were you planning to do with
The
her?
2 that came for her didn't say anything about where they'd take her, what they were gonna do to her.
Mentioned something about virtues with a moth, of all things. Said she'd be perfect for them, whatever that means. But that's really all I know.
You pawned her off like she was some fucking inanimate mannequin.
Because that's exactly what she was.
Punch him. Come on, Judy.
Need air. I'll be outside.
Judy's right. People like you make this city a living hell. Day in, day out.
Got what you wanted, didn't you? So get the fuck out of here.
I'll steal your stuff as well while I'm at it. Don't think I want to steal any things here, but like, what are these? I'll steal these. Oh man. Let's look in the mirror. That's our character. Let's gawk. Whoa. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. I was so, like, not expecting to hear Edge Runner's music, so sorry if you didn't really follow the story going on. Alright, we need to read a couple of these charts. The world as will an idea. I will skip this if I have already read it. I think we have, yes, read that. We have read that. Alright. Is that it? I guess it is. Let's see. Is there any shards over here? I could of course hack the computer, I think. No? It's somewhere. I can do it, I'm sure of it. There's a use. Come on. Do it. There. Nice. 2 files. Today's schedule. Alright. Contacts. Babyface, Eberto is there. Erica Grant, Gabriel Ramos, Mario. I don't think there is no Evelyn Parker, unless I completely missed that, but I didn't see one. No, I can't hear any Edge Runners music. Maybe I was just hearing things. Could be. What is this? Crime block? Alright.
Crime block. McCrane scanned the room with a deft curiosity sweep. This corpse was no different than the dozens he'd seen over the years. The dead man's eyes frozen in fear, his ligaments, wires and intestines strewn about the floor. None of it made any impact on McCrane anymore. I've lived too long, he thought. And cops who don't die quick usually find themselves playing for the other side eventually. This case is clear as a used napkin at the booty chows, he murmured to Junior Inspector Malinowski. Cyberpsycho came in through the window. Victim let him inside. Must have known each other. Prints are all over the glass. Holy shit! Malinowski shook his head in disbelief. How'd the fucker get all the way up to the 11th floor? See those grooves on the windowsill? Climbing spikes implant kits these days are getting installed to pull stupid rooftop stunts. Get cheap thrills. Malinowski made his way over to the window to examine the evidence his superior had so effortlessly pieced together. The veteran detective lit a cigarette and stared back into the corpse's lifeless eyes. Although McCrane had never seen this man before, he felt as if he had known him for a long time. And still, he felt nothing for him. No pity, no compassion. This was only body now. No longer a person. Suddenly, Malinowski's unsteady voice woke McCrane from his thought. Boss, these prints on the outside of the window, they belong to you. McCrane let out a quick punctuation chuckle. Never much took you for jokester. Jokester? Oh, jokester. Jokester, Malinowski, the detective said with an amused smirk as he rolled up his sleeves to expose his wrists. And I wonder, just how would I get there without any climber's claws, But before Junior Inspector could respond, McCrane felt an uneasiness shoot up his spine. This room, this man, the smell of his blood. He felt compelled to walk over to the savage victim and reach inside his pocket. A photo, his own face staring back at him. Malinowski slowly drew his pistol. I believed he knew, the shaken prodigy uttered in pain in his voice. All this time, I idolized a murderer. I don't understand, muttered McCrane. Scarcely loud enough to hear his own voice, something else began to drown out his words, even his thoughts, a strange primal force. For the first time in my life, I don't understand. And then, crack, a gunshot.
Damn. Some true crimes. Chrome Night Love.
Croman's mask glinted in the light of the setting sun like a beacon in the dark of the rotten city. Lucille's heartbeat began to quicken. Her legs trembled beneath her. Hot blood pumped through her veins in a way she didn't know it could. He looked at her, his strong masculine figure towering over the bloodied corporate corpse, which just a moment ago had violently tried to defy Lucille's virtue. What's the matter with me? Her mind raced. Why him? Why me? Hundreds of questions burned inside her brain, but when she finally parted her lips to speak, only one question emerged. Who are you, really? Croman took Lucille into his cold metal hands. She flinched at the touch. You know I can't tell you that. They'll find you, then rip my secret out of you any way they can, and then kill you. I don't care about any of that. I love you. I love you. She couldn't feel his face, his real one, concealed under that veil of chrome, but she could have sworn she could heard a note of emotion in his deep voice. You love a dream. You don't know who hides under this mask. I don't care what you look like. What if I'm disfigured? I'll pay for the operation. And I'm an android? It doesn't matter. And if... Then suddenly, in one swift motion, Croman removed his mask to reveal the face of Damita de la Veli. If I'm a woman. Lucille stood there dumbstruck. A tempest of emotions swirled in a frenzy throughout her being. But after a moment passed, the storm calmed, and she smiled warmly, taking her savior's face into her hands. The proverbial clouds of her tumultuous mind began to part. Lucille was beginning to see clearly at last. How many times does a woman need to say that she loves you? Lucille smirked and whispered softly, before you believe her.
I'm really bad at voice acting, but that was a fun story.
I let her go back to clouds. could have stopped her, but I didn't. And you two got along swimmingly, didn't ya? Exchanged numbers, too.
Mm-hmm.
Birds of a fucking feather.
Fingers isn't that bad.
Trust me, Judy. Compared to the pieces of shit I scrape off my shoe every day, Fingers doesn't come close to being half their brand of rotten. Got no fucking words, V. None.
Yeah. Can't afford to lose our nerve.
Losing our cool won't do us any favors. It's a waste of time.
Oh, I'm cool. Real fucking cool with the fact that Ev's probably already dead.
You don't know that. And I'm sure as hell not gonna squander precious minutes we could spend looking.
Yeah.
Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get us? We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. Better than nothing. I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Death's Head. Heard of the term used before?
Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind. Anything. Doesn't matter how small. This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an XBD outfit'd be on the move almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting.
Need to find out where to scroll these things. Where they scroll these things.
Figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location. Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way. Could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues. Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Mm-hmm. Everything leaves a trace behind.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. That's an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
We might indeed.
Let me think for a sec.
I know a local fixer. Yeah, I know a local.
Try calling Wakako. Fixer Fingers mentioned.
Thought of an angle to run on her?
Why would I need one?
Even if she knows the studio's location, she's not gonna spill. Be putting her neck on the line.
Okay. I'm buying the brain dance. We can analyze. Play detective.
Fine. Meantime, see if I can't find something on the NCP domain.
I'll wait in the van.
Sure. So, those of you who are not completely following what's going on, we are still trying to find Evelyn Parker because she went missing after the heist that we did, after we recovered the chip that is currently in our head, or in our neck actually. So after that, Evelyn Parker went missing, and now we're trying to find her, and one of the locations was this fixer, or is it a not fixer, it's a, what is it? God damn it, I can't remember, but anyway, a person who replaces your cyberware and stuff. So yeah, basically we found some leads there, and what he basically said is that there might be some XPDs that we could find and get some info out of those. At least that's the gist that I got from it. So let's go to Wakako, as she might know a little bit more about the XPDs.
Hello. You wanted to talk?
Yeah. How are
How's
things?
things, Wako?
This a prelude to whatever illegal favor you're about to ask me?
Yeah, yes.
Never.
In that case, they couldn't be better. Kind of you to ask. And you?
Looking for a brain dance.
Looking for a brain dance.
Oh, any particular one?
Logo on the casing? A Death's Head moth.
Whoa, now. That's quicksand. So I would advise caution.
Know who makes them?
Know who makes them? Where they scroll them?
And do you know what a fixer does? Allow me to explain. Not only do I finalize transactions, I can accomplish the goddamn impossible.
Which would be...
Making sure the buyer, supplier, and ever neglected intermediary not only keep their heads in the games, but keep their heads, period. So don't you ever ask me who, with whom, where, when, why, or how.
Sure. Alright, got it. Can you get me one?
Can you get me one of those recordings?
No, but I have a pretty good idea who can.
Who'd that be?
There's a store on Jig Street. It has a Pandora's box worth of crap inside. Try asking the owner.
Thanks, Wako.
And this is also a bug still present in the game. I don't get it why they can't fix these things. So the phone that she has is somewhere clipping through the damn table currently. And you could see it flying around if you just maybe scroll back a bit on the video. You can see it fly around. It's weird. Game still has bugs. And alright, visit the sex shop on Chick Street. Okay. So over here. Hello. Looking for a special kind of brain dance.
Looking for something special. A brain dance to really...
You mean smut?
No. More hardcore.
Won't find it here. But there's a guy on Jig Street, has a whole lot of peculiar flicks. And I mean peculiar.
Alright. I saw there's a chip in here, or shard. Can we... Alright. The Lost Rocker Boy, a solo carrier of Carrie Eurodyne. Let's read this.
Carrie Eurodyne. So, if you remember, this is the part where we play as Johnny Silverhand, and Carrie is one of the lead singers, or maybe guitarist? Yeah, I think he's a guitarist on the band. The friendship between Johnny Silverhand and Carrie Eurodyne, as well as the trauma behind Johnny's mysterious disappearance, have contributed to the cloak of misinformation that has obscured the true story of Samurai for years, and Samurai is their actual band that they sang in, or played with. The stubbornly loyal Eurodyne always kept silent about the foundational leadership role he held in the cult band. To the detriment of his own career, he paid full tribute to Silverhand, granting him full authorship over the band's songs. Following Samurai's disintegration and a personal retreat to the Philippines, where Kerry rediscovered his creative roots, Eurodyne cut ties from the past and began the next chapter of his legacy. Today, it has become clear beyond doubt that his own success not only matched those of Samurai's, but have repeatedly surpassed them. Yes. Kerry effortless natural charisma and strong stage presence electrify crowds without fail. By comparison, Silverhand's fiery shouts and political grandstanding appears now as nothing more than ordinary attention-grabbing designed to mask the otherwise pedestrian quality of his musical talent.
Yeah, there's couple different kind of ways you can portray yourself, and you know, sometimes a specific trend that you have as a singer might kind of phase out. Nope. Find the XPD's dealer on Chick Street.
Raw's all you get with me. What's your edge? Want something that'll floor me, really scramble the neurons. We've got it all, man. Bare knuckle boxing, shootouts, black ops, interrogation.
You'll have plenty. And if
I'll come back some other time. Betting on it.
Sorry, I interrupted that. Didn't really
How about you?
care.
Buying or just gonna stand there like a pig undercover?
I'm no pig. What are you selling?
What have you got?
Virtues?
Any special kind?
Well, let me put it to you this way. Those who know don't need to ask.
Need a special brain dance.
For BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
Cop would have enough evidence to detain him
If I was
already.
a badge, you'd already be in cuffs for what you sold the customer before me.
All right. Can't be too careful. What do you want?
Give me the best of the best. Ones with the death's head.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur. Death's head'll cost you, though.
No
How
discount?
about a discount for your newest customer?
Only give regulars discounts. If you're short, then fuck off.
I'm not gonna sure.
No connoisseur, trust me.
Sure.
All I need to know is who makes them and where.
Now listen, I just sell whatever sells. Nice, calm job. Let me see some eddies. You can pick one, parse it, and I won't care a hair.
Alright. Where do you get your goods?
Where do you get these scrolls?
Said you weren't a pig.
Just curious, that's all.
Once you booted up your virtue, dare say your curiosity will be satisfied. People that make these, obsessed with privacy. Never even occurred to me to ask where they're from. To which caution I probably owe the fact that I'm still alive, talking to you.
What do you got?
Got anything that might interest me?
Alright, so this is the PD we need. Take that. I'll also buy some of these components. Buy those. We could... These are just so expensive, like buying the crafting specs. It's not really worth it too much. I'll buy those as well.
Pleasure doing biz with you.
You're welcome. Think there's a shard over here. Relieve it, brain dance quarterly. Not sure if you've read this. Yes, we have. That was in Judy's place. Man, I really need to install the mod that removes the multiple different what is it? Multiple different shards from the world. There was a possibility that we could also go into the net and look for brain dances, and here you could maybe in CYBERPUNK Street, maybe here it was that it read that you can find that dark PD or black market deep PD seller in CYBERPUNK Street. Somewhere over here it reads it, but I can't be bothered to read it now. But yeah, that's about it. Alright, let's go. I think I'm gonna end this. Yeah, it seems like a good situation. So I'll end this episode here. We'll continue on next. I'll maybe try to do some side missions. We don't really need to go to do this right away. But basically the next job that we have is go to the van. Judy's waiting for us. And we'll probably look for the brain dance. So that's the next job. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have enjoyed us playing CYBERPUNK, even though the patch or the updates are coming out. I think it's still fine to play the game and not be too bothered by the fact that the update might change things drastically. Anyhow, thank you, and we'll see you, or I'll be seeing you guys on the next episode. So bye bye.